Hello baby boys! As everybody knows, thanks to April Black, hood corruption is not the big monster we used to think it was. But in the past, a lot of mods were recommended for both dealing and preventing hood corruption. These mods are probably no longer mandatory and not every single mod on this list is about hood corruption, but I still think they're harmless and you can get them just in case. Mod number 1, SuperDuperHugTest. Now maybe you don't know this, but the SuperDuperHug was a big feat of the community back in the day. Well, all that this bug does is make the SuperDuperHug interaction available in-game when it's not supposed to. The bigger problem being the Sims will do that autonomously all the time, and with this interaction make friends so much faster. It is annoying, but it is not game breaking. Still, if you can avoid it, then why not? And a lot of people thought it meant hood corruption, but not exactly. Well, to be fair, it has no relation to corruption at all, and it basically works like an STD. This bug can happen when you remove a poorly coded mod from your game. And I will not get into the dirty details of how this works because that's for my next video. But why do we call this bug the STD of the Sims2? Well, because it can be spread from player to player. Meaning, for example, if I have this bug in my game and I build lots and make them available for download, everybody who downloads my lots will now have the bug in their games as well. Now what this mod provided by the one and only Creusa does is test every lot you entered for the SuperDuperHug. Now if the lot is infected, you will get this pop-up and the mod will get rid of the bug in this lot. But then again, I found a post about how this mod does not actually work, so I don't know. Still, if you ever download an infected lot, this mod will let you know, and that's probably for the best. On this channel has a bunch of other mod videos, so if you want to check them out as well, they will all be linked in the description box. And please subscribe, I have a goal of 5,000 subscribers this year, so I need your help big time. Mod number 2, No Sim Loaded. This mod comes in two versions, the original one by Boiling Oil and an updated version by Media the Tree, but it's up to you. Download the version that fits your game the best. Anyway, when you have this mod in your game, every time you load a lot, you will get this notification saying that a number of tokens, controllers, rumors, and sim states were fried. These tokens and all of that are generated by the game and they're actually safe, but some people believed it caused their games to lag, and that's why this mod was made. But this mod plays a big role on the SuperDuperHug problem, cause if you have that bug in your game, this mod will suppress it. Mod number 3, the Batbox. Now this mod adds a buyable Batbox, and this box offers several options to deal with little bugs in the game. That can happen to anyone. Well, actually I think this mod is cool because you can give pre-made Sims college degrees. But that's just one small bit of everything the Batbox has to offer. One of the few safe ways of deleting Sims entirely is through the Batbox, which used to be a big deal, so this option is only available in the bug mode, meaning you have to enter both prop testing sheets enabled to even have access to this option in the Batbox. You can also re-randomize the sim generator to avoid the firstborn bug. And that's not all, but going through every fix the Batbox includes would take an entire video. Mod number 4, No Unlink On Delete. So yeah, this mod says when we delete Sims graves, their character file is also deleted, and that would cause hood corruption. For many years, deleting Sims graves was like a big no. Nobody was ever deleting graves in their games because everybody was so afraid of hood corruption. Still, I think this mod is cool because it ensures the game will not delete a Sims file just because you deleted their grave, so you can always, for example, resurrect them and everything will be fine. So I'm still using this mod. Mod number 5, Child Ghost Fix. Yeah, if you don't know that, kids can actually die in The Sims 2 without any mods. This is very dark as you can imagine, but what's even more problematic is what happens to their ghost. Because visitor kids cannot stay later, a parent will usually pick them up, but when they die they automatically leave the family and become part of the default household. Also in the default household are all these special NPCs. So now the game will understand all of the dead Sims and the special NPCs as a big family, meaning when the ghost of a child is on the lot in the middle of the night, who will pick them up instead of their parents? A special NPC, which is obviously very problematic. You're not supposed to interact with these Sims. All this mod does is fix that. No special NPC invited, not anymore. Mod number 6, no corrupted death memory. So what happens is when a Sim dies and other witnesses, they can gossip about it, but the gossip memory sometimes breaks, and we get that infamous jagged line memory instead. A lot of people thought that was corruption back then, but April Black debunked that as well. So we know for a fact this is not a sign of corruption. You can still get this mod as a fix for this old problem, but this is no longer a mandatory mod when avoiding corruption. Mod number 7, the HUD checker. This is not exactly a mod but a tool, I guess. This tool basically checks and removes any signs of corruption in your HUDs. As we know now, corruption is not that big monster, but still a lot of crazy stuff happens in the game, such as non-existing Sims having relationships with existing Sims, memories that do not make any sense, and a lot of other problematic stuff, I guess. With this tool you can easily remove all of that, making your HUD so much more safe to play. Mod number 8, creature fixes. This mod has a bunch of fixes for the supernatural creatures of The Sims 2, but the most crucial one for the topic of this video would be the elimination of random biting of NPCs. Yeah, that never happened in my game, but it seems like it was possible for vampires to autonomously bite special NPCs like Mrs. Crumplebottle, which as you can tell would mostly likely corrupt your game, but that's probably a rare event. Mod number 9, lot cleaner. This mod adds an object that will clean your empty lots, and that's a must before making a lot available for download. This object cleans the SuperDuperHug bug and other tiny problems that your lot can carry. All that you need to do is click on this sphere when inside of the lot you're trying to clean, and that's it. You don't need to buy this sphere, you just need to click in it like that in the catalog. Your lot is now clean and ready to be downloaded by other players. Mod number 10, hack conflict detection utility. This is a tool that will scan your downloads folder for mod conflicts. This tool will not actually fix any conflicts or remove any of your conflicting hacks. It will only let you know what is causing the problem so you can decide on how to act. It's not about HUD corruption, but it does help you to solve problems in your game. Mod number 11, Sims2RPC Launcher. This is a launcher for Sims 2, so you don't need the EA app to play the game every time, which I think is even worse than HUD corruption. Now, this launcher doesn't actually prevent any form of corruption, but it is the only actual fix for the firstborn bug, and that's why it's here. When you're initializing the game with RPC, you won't need to go in CAS and randomize some Sims before giving birth. Siblings will never be clones of each other ever again. Mod number 12, what caused this? When you're playing the game with bullprop testing sheets enabled, you are given the option of dealing with some glitches that usually the game would try to handle alone. But here's the catch, you don't know what to do either. When this happens, a log file is created and you can get this file and drop it into the what caused this tool. If the glitch was caused by a mod, the package name will be listed. All this tool does is help you identify the mod causing the problem. You gotta remove the mod from your downloads folder yourself though. Mod number 13, Sims2 Pack Clean Installer. This works as a replacement for the game's default body shop installer. So when you download custom content, it helps players properly install Sims2 Pack files and remove any mods, hacks, or custom content that was included by accident in the download or in a custom lot, for example. It can also show whether a lot is occupied, and it basically helps protect your game from shady installations. Finally, mod number 14, the clean templates. Clean templates are cleaned and fixed versions of the original neighborhoods. They remove leftovers, junk data, reduce the number of Sims, fix broken DNA, such as skip dumping originally linked to the unborn baby broke and family trees, correct memories and relationships, and repair dead Sims so they're more consistent and safer to resurrect. They also delete most townies and NPCs to keep saves lighter and more stable. I don't don't play with clean templates because I don't like some of the changes, like removing some ancestors, but they do offer a safer foundation for your saves, unlike the original hoods which can eventually break. Yes, baby boys, these mods are no longer mandatory, but they can still protect your game from both corruption and some bugs. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe, all of that, and I'll see you in the next one.